Previously on the School of Unusual Magics.
When I asked for your help yesterday, I was more or less asking for your guidance. You're saying you want to learn on your own? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Any ideas on the new date? How about this Saturday?
There's still a lot I need to learn about my magics, and this Mara madness isn't helping.
Nothing is as black and white as it seems to be. That's what she told me. I'm beginning to think that maybe we've got the story wrong.
Today, we are going to be learning how to create illusions. This is a trait specific to only that of an Iroh, yet similar abilities are given to psychics. Illusions are projections of false images and are often used in combat as self-defense or as a means to escape. First years I don't expect to be able to complete such a feat because it is of a higher difficulty level. However, second and third years should be able to complete it with ease. That being said, first years are welcome to try, of course, but take caution. Emily, would you mind demonstrating for us?
Of course.
Nice work, Emily. Now, would anyone else like to give it a try?
If I may, Mr. Borea?
Go right ahead, Kelsey. Give it a shot. Steady, Miss Gale. For a first year, you did quite well.
Thank you, Mr. Boreal.
Nice work. Thanks.
You're first year, right? Yeah, that's pretty impressive, being able to conjure illusions first year. I'm a second year and it's still taking me a bit. I'm Emily. Kelsey, nice to meet you. You too.
You mind, chatterboxes? Some of us are actually trying to learn here.
Sorry, didn't realize giving out compliments was a crime, Arya.
Sorry, did you hear me say that, Emily? No, I didn't. It's just not the time or the place for them right now. Well, there were hundreds of different ways you could have phrased it. Whatever.
Ignore her. She's not exactly the kindest person in the school.
Putting her on my mental list of who to avoid. Thanks.
No problem.
And little advice on the illusion conjuring: focus on the object or thing that you want the other person to see, and be very specific and sure about it too. I know it's a lot to take in at first, but with more practice, it gets easier.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, focus, Kels. Focus.
You're getting better at that.
Please don't do that.
He scared me.
Sorry, but in all seriousness, those illusions are looking good.
Can't say the same about the new hair, sadly.
So when you get a new trim, you're suddenly looking fantastic. And when I get a new trim, I suddenly look worse than I was before.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, sure. Mind doing that when I'm not in the room? When did you get here?
You were the one who asked me where she was to begin with.
Right, I knew that.
Where's Renee and Beatrice? Are they coming? Beatrice said she'd train in her own time. She's still getting things ready for this Saturday. And Renee, I think she's with Headmistress Gilligan. You know, Aether Magics and all. I still don't trust her. Yeah, we know. That opinion hasn't changed since the last 5 times you mentioned it this week. So, you guys learning anything new in class?
Well, hate to brag. I broke a record in speed and I'm getting a lot better in electrokinesis.
And I'm just doing water stuff. I think I've had enough illusions for one day. I'm gonna sit this one out. I don't want to waste all my energy. So, go ahead. Try to impress me.
All right, let's get the show on. Dude. Not cool.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Do we have a towel or something?
Nope. But if Kelsey doesn't mind providing a slight breeze, you know, to dry you off.
Oh no, keep on going. This just got interesting.
Thanks a lot.
Alrighty. Let's see what you've got, Marina.
Let's. Guys, I wouldn't.
Did you guys seriously forget that water is a conductor?
Perhaps? Ow, jeez.
Okay, Levi, I get. But Marina?
I may or may not have brain farted at that exact moment it happened.
Well, I mean, you just got electrocuted with like, what, 10,000 volts?
Try 1,000,000,000 volts.
Yeah, that's what I said, 1,000,000,000 volts.
But you said 10. You know what? Never mind. Point is, we did something really stupid, and we are still somehow alive. Is this a part of being a magic user or whatever?
Hi, my name is Levi, and I'm an electro.
Okay, well, you being alive makes sense.
Yeah, can we not turn this into another conspiracy theory right now? We already have so much stuff on our plate. I don't think we can handle another mystery on top of all that.
Kelsey's right, but I'm sure you can ask Miss Aqualad if she knows anything about this.
You're right, for once. Let's get back to training. We only have 2 more days until the dance, and I'm sure it'll be eventful. Is there anything here on Aether Magics? Jeez. Uh-oh, Renee's in the library again. And once more, finding absolutely nothing on my magics. So is the life of an Aether Magics user, I suppose? Yeah, sadly. Although now I'm considering looking for something else. There's something I saw about a month ago that caught my eye, because it mentioned something from the prophecy, you know? No, I don't. I don't exactly come here often, and when I do, I tend to not remember any of the words I read, so... Then again, there is the strong potential that I might have been imagining it, so... Yeah, never mind. Although, speaking of magics, I thought you were practicing with the others. How can I practice something I know nothing about? Do I look like I know every single property of fire? You don't need to know everything about Aether Magics to perform Aether Magics. You just have to know the basic stuff. Kinda hard to learn the basics when you can't even find those in the library. It's like it doesn't even exist in text or something. We may be facing off with dark forces in 2 days, and I want to be prepared for when that happens. Has anyone ever told you that you worry too much?
No.
Then I'll start. You worry too much. May I remind you that you will have me, a 7th generation pyro, Kelsey, an absolute butt kicker in illusions, Marina, who is getting a lot better at her aqua skills, Levi, the fastest kid in this school, and the entire school's faculty. You're not the only one who's potentially going to fight off a threat Saturday night. Doesn't change the fact that I know absolutely nothing about my powers, and I highly doubt that Mara will be that easily defeated on Saturday night, if she even comes. You really are a noob when it comes to magics, aren't you?
Excuse me?
I'm willing to bet that all the teachers here have mentioned that magics is a part of you, yeah? Here's something they don't tell you. You don't need to learn the properties of your magic to utilize it, because it's your magics. The relationship between you and your magics, it's more like a relationship between 2 people. Your magics is its own source of life, and you have to allow it to, come out sometimes. What teachers should be telling us is to trust our magics. Because at the end of the day, you and your magics are a part of the same being. And if you don't trust your magics, then well, you're pretty much screwed. So stop looking in those textbooks because I highly doubt you're gonna find anything useful. Either magic's user or not. What you need to do is learn how to trust your magics. And even more importantly, trust yourself. Well, I'd better get back to my dorm. Get some beauty rest for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
If I'm going to associate myself with you and your friends, I am not letting you enter that gala in a trash bag.
Fair enough, I guess.
See ya!
Trust yourself.
Oh well, I'll try again tomorrow.
Legendary love.